Oh.
Okay. And I'm sure he already said, but yeah, the seafood does request that you go inside afterwards. I'll go in too, just to has to make sure that she's good. He got there today at around 3.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
He was trying to drive all in one day, but
Oh, you left just.
yeah, but he got too tired at around. He'd been on the road for about 10 hours and he stopped in St. Louis. So
That's just too much time in the car. I wouldn't
Yes.
do it either. Oh, you went dark.
Huh?
You went dark. Dark nail we got today.
Oh, my lipstick.
yeah,
Lipstick, fingernails, shirt. Some berry.
oh, well, yeah.
I'm confused.
All right. Yeah. Upward. Yeah. Okay. Hope he doesn't have to read anything. Probably hasn't traveled there. Okay.
I need to stay there until it comes on with real evidence of Sasquatch.
Yeah, I don't know.
Piece of fur. Sasquatch himself.
Yeah,
Pet.
I don't know. He said that he has had them making noises warning him to go away.
Yeah, well. Making all this food come on, jump in, man. Let's go. Make it safe or something. Go to our moon. Maybe
It's like if only he could have some infrared goggles at that moment or something. I think it's always interesting. It's amazing what the human, like, when we see things, we often fill in the gaps. Like our brain will fill in the gaps of what we can't see.
Yep.
And so it's like sometimes it's like you'll see a complete silhouette or something when it's really multiple things together. So it's like it's an owl in the right position over a bush, and you see a tall person with psycho eyeballs in a dress.
Your hair is shorter and purple.
Like that's the, I think that was the origin of the Flatbush monster. It was a barn owl standing on a appropriately shaped tree. Yeah. How are you guys?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Good.
Picked up my bag. He's like, oh my God, what do you have in here?
Yeah.
You're dead.
Okay. So yeah, you guys just once you get settled, just get yourselves stretched out, and then we'll hook you up. Okay. While you're doing that, let's run me through your kicks. Ready? Yes. That pretty good? Okay. So, oblique. And show me your goals.
And all I saw was just mouth on the steering wheel. Top of the car. That's all I saw.
Okay, and the next.
So that's got to be very kind of handcuffs.
Okay, sidekick.
So I was teaching my son how to drive earlier. Just a little while
More
ago.
butt before you fire.
And all of a sudden, he stops the car and he's having to drive the service.
So you're, I just noticed
Mike, what
the
see this?
trick. What's happening is you're turning your hips, but you're leaning your foot like this. So the hips are turned, but it seems to go as from down points this way and goes down. Then the foot has to be moving outward like that, and that's not going to be as powerful. So instead, when you turn your hips, you want to turn this foot as well. So that way,
No idea
you
what's
get
going
more
on.
of a
Kind of
thrusty
like
motion.
Okay.
starting the car and
I'm
then
always
it lights up
Yeah,
for a second.
really
So if
and
you
then
just
start
rotate
it and all
both
goes
feet
off.
on the toes like this,
Just randomly kind of all
more.
pops up like
Like,
starting the
you
car.
want to point.
Oh, no, this is a very specific series.
Yeah.
Came on.
That felt a lot better.
Yeah.
It never
Yeah.
stopped.
And then just lean over and get used to the balance.
Still kept going.
Yeah.
Good.
It's done it once before, and it was when we had the donut on the car.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
Good.
it started again while I was teaching William how to drive over there. And,
Same thing.
yeah,
You wanna
it all
rotate?
came back on, so
Cool.
then the code came back clean.
Good.
But
Feel different?
the lights won't go
Yeah.
there.
Rotate both. Yep. Okay. All right, and I think you'll be with us. Then you can have her. It's always just customary to not have people who are related to each other train together.
Honestly, I'm glad for that because I don't really train like that.
It's just
You can hit them.
Honestly,
You can run faster
that
than
and
you can.
more like
it's just because there's always going to be a external dynamic that comes into play no matter what you do. But sometimes we had no choice but to, because the husband and the wife were the only ones who showed up, so we had no choice but to teach them together, and it gets weird. Whoever is the dominant one starts like making corrections. It's like, no, shut up. It's like, you're the same rank as her. Shut up. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you get stretched out. Okay, so yeah, burning foot. Got an initial step. A little bit hotter on the foot. Like this. So all that what tricky up there was you stepped and then it was that. So instead, you don't want to cross it necessarily, but you want to be turning to the side as you approach, so that this isn't happening.
Okay.
Because when this happens, now the leg has to rotate, and that's not really a side kick anymore. So you want this, so that the kick goes straight in.
Can I do it again?
Yeah, if, watch me. It looks like this, like that, and you, actually wait, it looked like this, like that. So you want it to be this, like, the left foot should be further this way. Do that, try. It was still the other way, let me make sure.
Okay.
I'll tell you when. Okay, go. Okay. Then just watch your footwork. You have the foot going behind. Right. So it's going like this. So yeah, it's still it's still coming this way. It's just a little too far. I think it was like this. So yeah, you want more like that. Like that. Yes.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah. Watch your balance on the finisher. Don't rely on hitting the target in order to stay standing up. Because what I've seen is that you're doing the kick and then going like that, falling backwards. So make sure that you are following through forward. And then put it down. Do that try. It also helps you, reminds you to keep your hands up because that bob's hands will come right at your face.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
He hits back. Just like that.
Yeah. All right, let me get this. And we'll find some of our overlap in here. Okay. So Paris, I'm gonna trade you. I'm gonna occupy the two bobs. So, and then I've got yes. Silver. Okay. Yep, it's in there. Okay. So you got well. So honestly, I think we're similar. So yeah, you should practice burning cut on the other side.
Trapping.
Pull this out.
Lots of.
And this.
Get my shoes out of the middle of the goddamn road.
Very good. And then you begin with front thrust kick.
Where's the show?
Say again.
Where's the show?
Harley Corns. Quarter of St. Louis.
Yeah, right. Let me see. Sorry, let me see.
Yeah.
Had the wrong words.
The Super Great.
Yeah,
He,
let's try
I
to
know he was his house
Hang on,
like
like
that.
Yeah.
He used to make the whole thing. But his house was absolutely covered in surveillance, his own surveillance cameras. The sheriff's taking the door of his house. Looking for the search warrant.
Try to start out in a more aggressive stance.
And they found nothing. Nothing, not even a road crash.
Good.
But you know what they did find? His mom's 11-pound cake. There's a piece of video footage of the sheriff walking into the kitchen, and the cake was on a cake platter, glass topper, and everything. He was walking by it, and he wrote a whole song about it called 11-pound cake.
Okay.
It's
So
the
let's
shit.
do the next.
It's
kick.
with,
Start with you. Then you have a kick.
on board, board one.
Side stomp.
This name is so good. It's just
Good.
great.
Afro Man did that?
Where does he
The
live?
little kick is start here, and then you shove it.
It's the Adams County. It's the county.
Start over there.
Colorado. Not sure.
Yep. Try not to lock your legs as you return. Keep those knees straight.
My daughter-in-law's, they're planning down the road. Yeah. I got a tree made, my daughter-in-law to be able to sell, baked goods at his show. I told her we need to find out what Afro-Man's favorite.
Good. Okay. Now you have got the hook kick.
This is the first thing.
You have hook kick. Same thing. Check your numbers on that one. You're going step that right before. So try to just turn it. Just listen to your feet right before you get your feet. Yeah, that's the main thing. There you go. Start in the feet stand. So right six. And then it's the right six. There you go. And after you finish, try to just put it back where it is. Right there. There you go. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Better take it on with anybody else, or just keep going? I think you set us up. Band members. I don't know.
Try not to do any footwork, like stepping up. Good. Okay, stand out a little bit more. There you go. Alright. So next one is
Who else is gonna be there?
rear power hook kick for you. And so now it's what you were so it's just step back. And you just push back. Make sure that when you do that, you want to step further than before this. You want to step up and to the side and step firing. Yes. Don't be afraid to lean out. When you do that, finish it by putting your foot down in
It's gonna be
and
DJ Moss.
rotate your base foot when you do that.
DJ Moss
That way
is
your base
ridiculously
foot's
good,
forward,
especially
so
when he
that
goes out
position you
with
want to be
beatbox.
all the way this way, and then put it down. Yeah, and you basically will travel a whole stance for this. It's gonna be here and then power up and put it down.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Good. That's good. Switch. Good. Good. All right. So next is now you're doing the rear power hook kick, and you are doing a shuffle leg. Don't wear yourself out. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Bob one.
Bob,
Bob's
man.
up.
I don't know what was so slippery right there, but yeah. You said I stuck in my
I
butt.
would say the floor was slippery too.
Yeah.
I will have to remember that one for next time.
There's right. Bob's up a point right now. I always do that rear power hook kick when you just like
Yeah.
somebody else do it.
Yep.
Hey, yeah.
The,
My feet came up with it.
yeah, the guy who, we used to have a thing we called it the, I don't know what we called him, black blob or something like that. Just a big black dummy with big arms, but he was very squishy. And, yeah, we had a guy come in and kick him really hard, so hard that the dummy folded in half because it was a hanging bob that went all the way to the floor. So it was just kind of a giant sleeping bag shaped thing with arms. And so yeah, he kicked it in the midsection and it bent in half, and therefore the arms hooked his foot like this.
Oh
On the
no.
underside, and when it undid, it had his foot. And so he kicked it, and the it's a 100-pound bag.
Oh no.
So it went poof and just did the full flipping onto the floor. There we go. So very committed kick there.
See, William should came in. Push that out the park, waiting for the ball.
Good. Okay, then you switch to inverted duck. Watch your that one. You're really counting your weight afterwards. This one you want this to be very quickly and light. So after any kick, if you hear that, it means a whole lot of weight's going on it, and then you're actually not going to be able to move for a second after you do it. So if somebody had like set up a rhythm where they dodge back every time you kick, if you throw that kick, put a lot of weight on it right there, they're going to be able to come in and hit that knee without you being able to move it because all your weight's on it.
Gotcha.
So for this, you and just listen to it, and don't let that foot come down like this. Keep your weight back a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. There's a whole discipline with kicking where it all has to do with just managing and transitioning where your center of gravity is over your feet. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Pendulum. Check that back leg.
Straighten it.
Yep. When you go back, try not to be like this. So yeah, you want to
Right over there.
let the hips come further back and be more even. There you go. Yeah. Good. All right. Then you got okay, you only did one.
Yep.
The other side. A little bit more side. For this one, if you want to aim at like side of foot and heel, so it's a bit more stompy outward like that. Not all of the foot so much. Yeah.
Ready?
Good.
One-hander,
And see how that one that was
That was more ball.
down like that. Take instead of it, it's almost like an inverted oblique, where it's coming out that way.
So, no, doesn't matter.
Should be a good closer.
Grab
Where your toes
trying to get there. I don't want to drag this too much.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Then you've got
One side,
spinning back.
dolphins, bend like that. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes the more pressure you get higher, your hands are pretty big.
Yeah.
So I'm just going through what I can here. Grab the knee.
Okay, so a little critique here. You're trying to employ a bit of complex footwork, and that's kind of what's slowing you down. But the complex footwork isn't necessary. So come on this side. Just kind of show what you did. What's going on is you're stepping like this and attempting to step this way, with your heel back to it. And that causes a lot of tightness, so it's gonna naturally be slower. So you're going like this, and while it's working, it is slow. So, that, having the foot be backwards like this is not necessary.
Yeah.
Because what you gotta do
But if they're
is
willing,
step straight this way,
you know.
then as you rotate here, that foot will turn. There, so just step straight across, and then as you just turn this way, just allow the foot to turn and it'll be in the right position.
Like that. Yeah. Push right on. Good with that.
Nope, same thing.
If I don't want to hit it.
I felt like I was going that way.
It was a little bit better, but just like
Watch.
be a little bit more
Do that.
drunk.
Yeah,
Got it.
exactly.
Like don't be so much you just do that.
You're on the road, yeah. And also, you see
So
where-
like it's almost like you're stepping
You're only
into a
doing front
trance
line.
dance with like me.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Whatever.
then, so you turn and face me and step, and now you take it. Yes.
Or-
Feel how that feels?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead.
nice and stable.
yeah.
I bet you can step that down to the heart.
Not quite.
Nope.
Yeah.
I was not gonna
Anytime
find.
there's a tiny pirouette like that, there's danger.
So hopefully it doesn't go off, right? Yeah. Yeah,
So
that's one hander.
See that?
Rear. No,
There you go.
just like you were doing earlier.
Then you
Just
turn
aiming
here.
that up.
Good. Yes.
Just the front.
You want to plant a nice firm foundation and then
Push that down.
yeah, and then you just work on smoothing those out. I think you are about to lose
Sometimes in
your.
this fingers and that, now we just kind of go a little more in there.
There you go.
Thank you.
Joints. I'm a big fan.
Oh,
of
gosh.
thumb as well. Yeah.
I'll tell you what that was. That was, you didn't have eyes on the target for very long.
Yeah.
So you stepped here and then
Anybody getting
uh,
drilled, but
you're like this and then coming around. So
That's easy.
how to fix that is this should be the first thing that happens. So while you are stepped across, look, there you go. If you step, look fire, that's very smooth.
Any of those three fingers, they could just. So do, either one of those.
Yes.
Front,
Yep.
rear.
Just take whatever methods you need to do.
Two hands.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had that done, shuffle hook. No, you were doing rear power hook, right? Maybe. No, maybe, yeah. Rear power hook's, were you doing this one? Or were you?
I think you just got to that one.
I think so. Okay, so yeah, do that.
Tighter to you.
So you start in your right hand, you swing and take your left. And without stepping, you just wanna turn and turn all the way and land with your thumb. Like in the, there you go.
Twisting your own arms up to your, you're not getting anywhere. Oh, now, that's still free to hit, and yours just hanging on my arm.
Yep.
Also, ripping your ears off, chewing on your shoulder.
Yep.
I don't know if I get too all up in that. Rear versus front, I forget, this is front, this is rear, this is rear, this is front.
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell this is.
front,
So going
front,
rear,
but going rear,
make this one worse.
worse. I mean,
Oh, then twisting. That's it.
yeah.
Yeah, with that one, I was twisting to the side.
Go a little higher.
Yeah, if I went, what do you mean?
It just wasn't bothering me. I got it.
Then why did you kneel?
No.
Oh,
We already had my hand on there.
okay, so the reason is probably you want ring finger right across here, and then thumb here, and then you can use this to support, but you want to, right. So in order to get this, you want to actually create a nice fulcrum by pulling with your ring finger and pushing with thumb. So that way it comes down nicely. Yeah, and then you can use, I think what this is, you're kind of going this way a little bit, and this one, if you just keep it a little closer, and that'll be more powerful. There you go. Yeah.
All right.
Good.
So,
Okay, so, for you, now, do
one here,
Inverted. That's right. Right kick, and then you actually
Yeah, I already know that.
other side.
This one is kind of just a,
And then you
and then
do
jab, shoulder up.
B side kick.
And I'll
Say
say
that.
shoulder.
You can do it either.
Try to do it
Yeah, this
with
way.
toe
Let's do that.
like this, rather than the side of this way. There you go. If you do it with toe, that means you can like put them in the femoral area right here or on the inside there. That'll really stay.
So there's a few different you can do there. Like another five trees this way. Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
That's better.
And, no, do that just like you did. If you need to add this straight to the second hand, you hook this right
All
here.
that happened there was your step to the
Right.
side.
Yeah, yeah,
was, the toe.
Well, I guess you can from the
So it
ground.
looks like
Yeah,
this.
you can still from there.
That
Just do that
so
same
since it's so
turn.
narrow, that's very hard to spin on.
You're gonna
Okay,
do
that
this
makes
stuff
sense.
fast.
So if you just finger, step big across, then that's very easy.
The other way. Just put it on your shoulder. Yep, okay, right here. Yeah, now you can tilt this over there.
You gotta look at it.
And also,
It's not
make sure
really gonna
your foot is pointed that
Point too
way
much,
on the
but go a
side.
little further with that point. Yeah, go ahead. Pull it down.
You'll be, yeah, there you go.
No, that, I'm not gonna pull. This,
You're keeping it
Exactly.
flat, like this, try to just pull that back and.
yeah, okay. So that
Yeah.
way, it's not really tearing that shoulder joint out.
Yeah.
I have a choice.
You'll get used to it.
Go with this.
The back part of it is you're a little too close, get further away. Now you can reach around a little bit.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go. Just, pull that,
I'm not gonna say I'm going the right shoulder on this one. That's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
yes.
Oh, I got it. That was better. That was better.
Yeah.
Looks good. And then, was it the turn a little bit? Taking me,
I didn't quite see it.
taking me from here, but if he turns a little bit like that, I'll,
Like
all
what?
better. You can stay out here a little bit so you can.
Oh, the handshake thing now?
Yeah.
I think all I see is that there was a little bit of space there, and that's why you got away. So,
I mean, ultimately, I was going there.
right, but you're coming through here,
Yep.
and you want this. So you want to be
So closer here.
hip and side.
Okay.
That way, he has no choice but to go straight down in that gap. Yeah, so if you just glue your whole side to him, then he won't be able to spin out of it.
So you just let everybody into the bar this way.
Next.
I'm at the back door though, like that. So you can, all right, so I get to throw them back. There you go. They might as well on their way, then just turn. Come on in.
So balance is, for that safety.
Yeah. We're good. Don't do it.
All that's happening is right now, it's you're spinning that way.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's a good call. All right.
Try to, so if you do
That
this,
was
try
actually
to
close.
point this
And
way.
however you
Then
you put
this
it there,
is-
you can see it more strength. That was good.
It feels so weird to point it that way.
Yep,
Ball
transition
head over the shoulder,
There,
finger
and then
toward Guardian,
slip
hard
over.
hammer.
yeah,
But,
okay. So you, so yeah, you work on that out. And you
so, for
work
whatever,
on
it works better for here. So
side stomp
punch.
kick.
Before, I'm not even too worried about this.
Okay, that's.
Yeah, or
Here.
your base foot, like actually get like
This one
real
was good,
close
like,
to like,
kind of right
I
in
like
my wrist,
actually put my
my
hand on
elbow.
the shoulder. Good. To get real close, stay in a big stance though.
Yeah,
Then you wanna
I like
turn
this better.
your whole body.
Yeah. Yeah.
And turn that base foot and then lift up that leg and stop it. There you go, just like that.
For you,
Uh-huh.
that, yeah.
Good.
Don't worry about anything here. Don't, we're not pushing this. Just get that.
Good.
This is what it is. As soon as you can,
Good.
grab.
So, new things
This
real quick.
guides it.
Where you use this,
There.
where you use this is when you are in this close. And then you go stomp like that. So just try that out.
Tons out over here.
You get it real tight.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Do a good idea.
It kind of comes down to the right side.
Just coming across and blocking with this.
Yes.
And then
Grab that elbow.
hand on the
Pull
shoulder.
it. And then
Bam.
jump out and
Attack.
you lost it. This doesn't matter. You right on top. You just
And then other.
wait time.
Yeah. So you're gonna be real close and your
This-
target is directly above the
Boom,
knees.
grab that elbow.
try aiming at that.
Okay. Just bringing it, if the arm is straight.
Yeah.
Okay. So just,
There you go. See that? You can do that, or you can hit them in the instep,
there,
which is
grab,
heel
yes.
right at the place
Yeah, okay.
where it hits. We do clear movement and it's like here, you
Maybe your hand placement on my elbow.
especially if you
would
get
be better.
actual heels like that and not flat. So yeah,
Focus on the elbow.
how's the other side?
Easier.
Right.
Much easier.
Push.
Okay.
No, get close to the elbow.
Let's see.
More on there. I can't see.
So,
Right here. This is right on your elbow.
you got two markings.
Right in there. Okay.
So,
Send me in. That's better. Push.
heel lead real quick.
Turn.
It's what you try to do to meet the top.
That's it.
The back. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if they
Show me forward left.
didn't get there,
Switch.
yeah. Keep the distance. Gotta have that pull, I think.
Little.
Yeah, then shoot. Yeah,
It always feels from last time.
there's all these
What will help is try not to have your elbows come out. You want elbows down. So trying to come this way. If they go out, you can see here how now the force of your punch is going to make a bit of a diagonal down.
That's it.
And so by doing that, it means there's some of the force that's
Leave that one
this way.
Okay.
So keeping the elbows down,
That's so, yeah, screw my arm.
it's got a much nicer
Yeah,
form.
don't worry about that. You were there.
Oh, shit.
Your hand hurts?
Yeah.
Oops.
No, yes, Mike, look at the, whatever final product is here. Right here. Yep. Why am here? That's pretty good. That's enough, but I don't know what the, like, my elbow's not.
I think it's just about space. Give me just a second.
Give me a little more space, yeah. Well,
Oh, you're right. I'm just able.
that's where we have to move,
So, try,
and that's enough stack.
And back. this is the one where you.
Just keep it out where you are.
Look over your
Go
shoulder
straight down
and
with
kick
that.
them together.
That's probably better.
I think all I'm seeing
It's not
here,
hurting, but I can't really do much.
all I'm seeing here is, you've got him sort of in a forward orientation when it actually
Yeah.
is slightly different. So, we're here, coming across here.
Okay. That's exactly what it is.
Bend
You're reaching the arm around for.
Right, instead of down and out this way, you can see how this space here creates an opportunity for him to get out.
Yeah.
I want it to be over here more.
Yeah,
And of course, naturally, you're not gonna hold them for this. What this is a nice thing for is to get a free knee strike to the face.
It's good for where the data that line is good where you can actually destroy somebody's elbow and shoulder.
Yeah.
That line. The elbow, you'll tell real well. If I bend my elbow, I'm out.
Yes.
I'm not out, but I'm not,
Right.
I'm not broken.
Yeah, if he does
But-
that, then,
This is bad.
yeah, I've got very nice control here. Even if he bends that,
Yeah.
but how you
Say the elbow from getting broke. but
how
I'm
you
still-
can do that is by spiraling this
Yeah.
and then getting that nice and firm there. So you got nice control. But I think the difference is that
That's our, yeah.
his elbow is in front of my in front of my solar plexus. Rather- So that here, it's here, rather than out here more in front. That right.
So I'm going out.
Try going south.
Yeah,
Going south around.
that's about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And put that spot.
We're talking about grabbing that first.
And then this above this.
Put your hands.
Yeah, pull it to you. Yeah. You're getting there.
I got my elbow on it.
Real quick.
Okay, enough.
Okay.
Don't kill the arm, I need the arms. I need the wrist.
I see all the more. So basically coming here, the pattern is then
Here to
here,
grab.
then spiral,
I
and
can't
put
take it backwards.
and you put this on top of it.
Okay.
So that way you've got this nice control. and then you add the pressure by lifting the left elbow while pushing down with the right arm. So yeah, as you put it here, grab the elbow with this hand, and then you spiral this, put it on top. Okay.
Grab, spiral, push, top,
Yeah.
left, right, strike, loose, out, around.
Yeah, that's what you're missing. I'll show you again. Bones out, control. So that this is the next step. Then this comes up and spirals.
Okay.
Then we've got a nice secure hold. Grabbing this as the second move while you're still here means that you can pull that elbow into the exact position you need it.
Yeah, you don't even do much of that.
No.
Once you grab it full, it'll kind of.
Here, pull
right
it
up
and
to
then
that
spiral.
spot.
Yep, and then you spiral that up, and this needs to be above.
Alright.
There you go. Now you've got a nice cradle to throw in.
When you get close to you.
Yep, then you got a nice knee strike right in the nose. Bam.
Don't
Yeah.
get close to you.
Yep. Okay,
Alright.
so
Yeah, we
you
try
got
to-
that as
I gotta keep it close.
got some similarities here.
That's it. There's the old figure four, if you do those.
But we did that a minute ago. That was one of the first things that I wrote.
Perfect hold.
You gotta do something.
Yeah, definitely put your arm.
Grab,
Manage wherever you do
or maybe you're not.
That's just a good right there.
Yeah. Or you come forward to the back, yeah, let's just go in the opposite
Never
way.
done this. Good.
There's another one.
Here's the easiest thing to think of.
This is going right there.
If you were grabbing someone, what would make you stop?
It could be worse than if you get that one.
There you go. So, there you go.
And so I'm pulling you close, so that's gonna give you momentum, so like,
It doesn't matter, same
Yep.
idea.
There you go.
Okay.
And then after that, it's just fine. So, because the last thing that you want to do is, in this case, what's happening is something like this happens, you're in a negative mental state, and then it escalates all the way to somebody grabs you and tries to throw you around, so you poke them in the eye, and then you go, oh God, I just poked you in the
So,
eye. And then they go,
I don't know why I did that, this is what I didn't
No,
anticipate.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I'm here.
that's bad, you don't want to do that. So, it means we need to
I don't know what
poke
this
them
would
in
be.
the eye 17 times,
Wow.
screaming.
I just.
And then,
big scene.
As I
make
come
a
around.
big scene.
Okay.
And then,
So-
and make it so that he can't see to retaliate. So, you can grab, not just go poke or once. You want go tighter on their face, latch onto them, hit everything.
Is your arm has to be up at an angle for it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
get that shoulder and then after that, so pull it out a little bit.
Go tighter, hit,
More
hit, hit.
fast.
No.
Oh, yeah, then you back.
Oh, yeah, straight into the American hard rock.
Uh-huh. You-
Just like motorcycle.
All right, grab it away.
Yeah, on the truck.
Now, you're
You're
standing in the
usually
bar.
already on the
You're
ground.
You're
You
not.
do that? Yeah.
You don't stand in the bar.
And I just
It's like,
crush it more.
give me a receipt.
Yep.
It may not be a bad plan to toss it out. Oh my God, so, I'm so sorry. But yes, because of these things, great starts.
Yes, and then what? More things, elbows don't work, use everything else.
So that's what we got. You just sort of let it go. So the best of the heart comes right, you know, get out and grab on your box.
Yes, bam.
Crush it.
The price of what?
Yes.
Yep, and that was good, because usually you grab it.
The price is the price.
The other thing to remember with this is that they don't let go after one,
Matthew trained said, hey,
so
Yeah.
you have to be targeted.
the other guy come out there.
Smart.
I'm so sorry, I did not mean to scare you.
Oh,
And
come
I
on,
get it.
man.
I did not.
And that
If you got,
not
if you
sound.
hit and maybe you hit your thigh instead,
I'm standing on the
Then
porch of Matthew's
target
brother, and we
and
have a look at each other and we look back.
You're right,
That
they-
quickly,
they know it.
it jumped up.
Once you get
flying
more
arm
close
and
to
taking
like
all the way to the fucking
the guy is
ground.
not gonna move.
Oh my God, he's like, that's why I'm
If you
fucking
move 2
stuck.
inches to the left,
We walk up over
They are
there,
going to
he
get-
served us.
which in grappling, if they
Yeah,
hit
and
that way,
he had a
now you have
brown
plenty of
knuckles,
room
he
to
caught
turn
her
and attack.
yeah, not knock me, my wife or
The
something.
enemy of grappling is space. So if somebody tries to grapple you, you want to create space between them
I don't
and
know that you're friends.
So if they have a whole body is pressed against you,
Like,
you
that
want to
is
make it so that
probably
they
the
push
mildest
part of the
story
grip.
I've got.
And then from there, their hold is gone.
Everything else is ugly, bro.
Alright.
You ever seen a grown man get slapped when he was standing in the corner? Oh, yeah, I have.
Are
The whole
you,
neighborhood was
are
out
you
on
in-
the front of the
are you
sidewalk,
in
they were
the,
flying, passing
4 to
lunch,
5
up and down the side, laughing at this man.
like,
And
are
at
you
one point,
okay?
Country, can I get out of the corner? Sit in that fucking corner, bitch! And he did.
Yes.
He stayed there until he was given permission to leave.
Oh, I will not.
I suppose the
I
guy-
feel
why was he
considerate about that
listening
one too, I get it,
And
so.
he said something to,
They'll be like the
Country was
maniacs
about to,
around
what Chris said. And he said something disrespectful to him, and Country went shot him.
Alright.
No. So here's the secret, is whenever somebody does this, think about this. What will they, how long are they
Yep.
gonna have to do that before you actually have a problem?
I can't remember exactly what these are.
For one, not unless you're going against like a 200-pound biker man. If you're going against somebody like me, I do not have the hand grip to make them pass out from him. So it would have to be 2 hands before there would be a problem. And so this is to instill fear. They're not trying, their goal isn't make you pass out. Their goal is to see it in your eyes and have you submit. So we're not gonna allow that. So
This one
they do this,
is literally back in your thumb up here.
they have given up one of their weapons. So
And the,
attack.
the salt in any range.
Yes.
So reach around, grab it, go around.
So you do the same thing I did to Mr. Risk, except now you've got both
I
hands.
forgot.
And I don't want.
Yes. So you're
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
able to
this side.
attack the full tiger on their face, on their stomach, and kick them.
About 6, 7 seconds.
So the secret with this is there is no secret. It's just if somebody does that, attack them with anything.
And this is aggressive. Somebody sees you doing, sees somebody do this, and then you go crazy on them, they're just gonna be like, what are they doing?
They will be on.
They're gonna be like,
They'll be on their
get this
back.
person off me.
Yes.
Some jokes are one where you got the head.
So, but
Oh, okay. You went over there the other day, I gotta listen to you.
Yeah.
You know, it
That's
feels
going the other
like-
way.
It's hard to do it because it doesn't feel real.
It's true. You go back to the way that-
right, but you have to simulate it first.
Hang.
So if you
Yeah,
get
this
used to
one.
simulating it, then when
Yeah,
the actual
yeah.
stimulus comes at you,
There.
you've already simulated it so much that it doesn't
Then it
matter.
won't feel
Joking
really.
out.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Then it's gonna be like, oh, we did this.
So it's not an emotional reaction at that point. It becomes, the emotional reaction is just deciding whether or not fighting is necessary. But if we actually get to that point, it should be that when it's time to fight, it actually is a calm. Because you're like, now I know what the rules are. The rules are, I'm gonna fuck you up. That's all it is. It's like, before that, you're kind of going, I don't want to have to hit
Jokes
you,
are jokes.
whoever it is.
Try
And then
to
it's like,
use this.
now when it's time to hit you, then we just, time to hit, and then just let your training take over. So, that, bam, lots of things.
The outside rear.
All the
Both
things.
hands.
Yes,
Outside somebody.
Now, I would recommend
Oh,
not
yeah, yeah, yeah.
uppercuts against a guy that's doing it. Most guys, the average guy around here is probably not gonna have, it be thin enough for that to matter.
That's
It's like if they got a beer gut, it's not gonna work.
Or even like my build, I am way too
it
padded.
would be nice if I didn't.
I am squishy.
Right,
This is
right,
why,
just,
part of our stuff comes from Wing Chun, it was designed by a Marine Corps, a women to beat up men. But one of the secrets of this and the applied is you should attack only the weak and easy targets. So we're talking soft things like eyes and things like that. So we're not talking about just punch them until they pass out. We're talking poking the eyes, poking the throat, grab their nuts, break their knee backwards, And it's like, and if it's been how they're standing, that's super easy to if you crack somebody in the knee while their knee is straight, they're gonna hyperextend that leg, now they can't walk.
I have a terrible habit of that
I
one
know
myself.
it's going around.
Always walk me.
Have you ever hyperextended a knee before? Yes. So you, so you know what how debilitating that is, and how little of a hyperextension is necessary to cause that damage. So you don't have to snap their knee in half. It's just about like that, just like if their knee is straight and snaps it,
That
they
takes
can't walk. So don't think, just do all the things. Trust your training.
With them?
Yes.
And more things. And yes,
Like, I don't know if I would.
Don't
do that.
worry about
It's
this.
like, when I was around, pretty good.
right, and
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
Well, if I
You
take
wanna
it
be,
away,
not me.
it's taking up both of your
Front
fronts.
sweep lateral. Oh, alright, so.
Now, I can see it before, but the thing
Take
is,
the leg out.
if you're using it as a brace and then you succeeded in that knee attack, if you start falling over, now you're holding on to
You
it.
used to do that number.
So, the only reason to do that is if for some reason they won't let go.
But I'm turning my.
So, maybe you hit them and they're on their knees, but they're big enough to still
Same
hold
thing.
on to. Now, we get to grab it and snap it, and then grab it that way and snap it. And we can start doing that until they decide to let go.
Alright.
Speaking of soft and easy things,
Yes.
I don't remember how easy it was, but I remember someone telling us it was like crazy easy. What was the thing by yours?
No, that would work too. but-
Question.
Pulling your off.
If you do, you can take 6 pieces of paper that are.
No, lately, but I've been taking change for a long time.
Then you can run someone here.
This one's dedicated.
Right?
Alright.
I don't get the exact number again, I think
Yes,
that's
get in there, and you're just.
That sounds
6
right.
pieces of paper.
That's like, and when you
So-
get like this.
The equivalent of a clutch.
I think the golden horse is a little
Yeah, that's right. Well, whatever.
And, you see some of it, we're talking about,
Yeah,
it's like, because you have to,
right.
it's, all that
Try
matters is the
to
direction of it.
hand in the same.
You have to, one easy way to do it is you gear shift it,
there.
So you take it and
Yeah, so maybe I
grab it and you yank back,
go for the reach.
then down and forward.
Doesn't matter.
But, so yeah, you're going like this to loosen up the flesh, and then you come like that.
Whatever.
So that you peel it down their
Get in
head
there,
this.
grab the leg.
Yeah.
Fighting it.
But even if you don't tear their ear off their head, their whole head is going to be going around. So you're holding you. That's an easy way. Like, that's it. If something grabbed you from behind and you had your arms or one arm.
Handshake, take down.
If you don't know if somebody grabs you from
Already
behind, you
did
could
the
have
handshake,
maybe
take down.
this one, but this one was gesturing. So now we're under this arm. You can grab that ear and start pulling it around. They're gonna let go. You can grab here, pull around that.
Baptize you. Oh, yeah.
You can poke in the eyes.
Oh, I showed it to my side.
Yeah,
Like,
I baptize you in the name of Jesus and take you straight to the Lord.
Yep. And go up and down.
I really did though.
Yeah. Yes,
I don't like that one.
that's a fun one. I like it.
I like the knee one too, that's fun to play with.
The day that we had like the whole day of nothing but takedowns, I went home and
That's
my,
kind of what I asked for today, because I'm working the Afro-Man Security Sunday.
oh
Okay.
god.
I expect it to be chill, but
Inside,
we never know.
inside.
We talked about going to that one, but it was literally the same day that my daughter.
I mean,
Is
if
it
she's
outside?
over 21, she can get it.
She's
Outside.
11.
The one that was usually.
Yeah, the one that comes with me every other week.
Unfortunately. she's
Yeah.
not coming.
I don't know if I can get my mom to take
I
her.
think that's the rear leg one.
If you wanna go, like, you'll meet, because the tickets are almost sold out.
Inside, the other one right on.
Contact
Inside, it rear take down.
They have, low heavy has one, but it gets.
I think I'm attacking the rear leg.
That's what I thought.
It's here.
You just run out. Yeah.
If I can get a face or.
Yeah. Jeff, how are you?
100%. Yeah, it was a little awkward.
Thought I had seafood shit. I just
We
buried it with my
go
downside.
outside.
I get my
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Put it inside.
You always run into this.
In my mind, we found out we had some attorney.
Here.
Goes in there.
Is it turned go front way, so from there?
Is I fill everything out.
That was one when we was across the front. I forgot what it was too. You know, you step.
Yeah, if I'm left-handed. If I'm, that's if I'm, that's outside my left arm. And then
What?
you come around and turn that way.
Just a lobby, so I go back in there, he's like, man,
So now we're getting that.
nothing like this has ever happened in this office.
Get in that position again.
That small world.
Oh, never mind. I should have one on.
That,
I should have two left. I must be.
so, coming in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just coming in real tight like this and then coming around. Yeah.
A little bit off.
It's weird. I feel like I'm not doing it. Like I can feel you do it to me better than I'm doing it to you. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. So
If you come in here,
then across this way. There. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So you'd have to really knock it silly on that one. My guess is it would be best to come in here and you're just annihilating their face and then coming in this way. That's the position. Is hooking around that way, pushing down that. So we figured out what you were working on. The, yeah. So basically, what you're doing is you're coming inside this arm, and you want to just annihilate their whole head with whatever you do, and then you step with your lead leg clear behind their rear like this. And now with this here, I've got a nice lever to take them down that way. But that first hit is really important because if they aren't knocked silly, it's pretty easy for them to stand up from there. Yeah. All of these you really have to whack them in the head pretty good. Yeah. There aren't too many that work against a non-compliant person who you haven't destroyed their brain cells.
So what judo does, there it is, forward head down.
Yeah. Like those,
Yeah, I can do forward head down.
that's what you're just doing.
Yeah, yeah. You got that one, got that. When judo guys do takedowns, they usually start right here.
Yeah.
Then you'll turn all the way around. Oh, yeah. But I can't do the jumping twist anymore because I've got my back.
Don't do it.
I'll just punch somebody.
So then let's see what
So
you
you
have
have to work this that way anymore.
is you don't have what yes you do. Okay.
It's a
So,
muscle.
you get to grab her or treat her.
Those two surgeries.
Okay.
What they end up walking up? L1, 5, 4, 5, that's one, that's probably 5.
As soon as you see someone coming at you threatening,
The only thing I recommend is practice driving someone backwards. So, because you know, you can imagine in a fight, if somebody did that.
yeah, they'd be bad enough.
No, and then so they pull, and then I go pop like this, and then if I get that busy, then they're going to be let go and back up. So I don't want to have practice being
Yeah.
this. I want to practice. I want to practice driving and coming backwards.
That makes sense.
Okay, try again.
No.
Good. There you go. Okay, so grab some of the.
Oh, okay. We're just trading. One time I punched him.
Yeah,
Just give them a piggyback
there
ride.
was a little bit of that going on.
This one.
You can see how that might not work against.
Yeah. Most
somebody
people.
larger. Yeah.
So you lost
So-
a punch.
Thing to keep in mind is that in the majority of cases, those backward elbows aren't going to do
Yeah.
So don't.
Don't even try them. Yep.
Just
Rely on the big arms as well. The thing that you want to be careful of with that one, that position is that's a chokehold position. So that one is one where you want to worry about the whole.
Yeah.
So that's one where
Oh, no.
this is your supposed
Sweet
reaction.
revenge.
So, you did that to me. Nope. that's what's going on. That's like, even if this is not a chokehold position, my thought is I'm gonna keep it from turning into one. Sometimes in a wrestling match,
That did.
this can slip around into this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get this so that it's not gonna go that way. And then my next thought is probably that. So I'm going to fingers until they're gonna probably be done after the first couple. And
They know what they're doing, their forehead's gonna be on the back of your head, your fingers are gonna stab at the side.
yeah, and then if that don't work, then I've got 17 other things to try. but at minimum, I have control over that choke, and I've gotten a few hits.
That's a strong, having control of
Yeah.
that strangle arm, is very strong.
Yes. So you got that?
Lock punch.
Try that. If you just feel something hard and they don't leave, then you've got
You got it.
down here,
That one's
and
going pretty
you
good.
can start turning, hitting. Then here
That's it.
is a different story with that elbow.
I know what you want
If
to
you
do.
get turned sideways,
Yeah.
and if you were here, you can see here how
Yeah, you want to keep it? Go keep it.
it doesn't do anything. But
There.
like that is really going to hit them hard. So if you get turned sideways, now you've got elbows. So those are like elbows
Roll over.
function just like punches, but with half the distance.
Roll over.
So that's the thing to keep in mind
Okay.
is that your
Yeah,
punches,
either roll over.
you can turn all of these techniques, hook punches, things like that, into elbows. Just get you get elbows.
The other way.
So right here,
Yeah,
cross,
Yeah.
elbow, elbow.
Here.
So
Uh,
here,
and then just
here,
do,
goes very
box
close,
out.
and those will hit twice as hard as fists.
Okay, so you're here,
You know, no.
So this is really,
Roll over.
if they are right there next to
I
you,
punched.
they got no head. After
You're
that
already
one,
I just turned to put it.
they'll have
Yeah,
teeth
yeah,
and
yeah.
jaw flying out.
Waiting for it to decide. I'm carrying close out in my head. Same thing
Let's
happens. with
try.
the health food salad. I don't know what it is. You know what food salad is?
No.
Okay.
Certainly.
There you go. You're supposed to do a roll over, not quite all the way over. Just then. That's probably one.
Sorry. I was going for your shoulder.
Tell me what it is, wait and show.
Yep.
Lock.
Punch, roll right over.
Yeah.
It's like, from what I'm told,
And again,
They hurt.
just on somebody's boot would
Well,
be
you
a
don't punch.
bad
It gets brutal.
Yeah.
As soon as you do that.
Yeah.
Boom.
So then you can add that to your repertoire if you're ever in a chick's fight.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah.
All right, one more time.
Oh. That is mean.
Hey, we talk about hitting the nuts all the time.
We do.
I don't know why we don't talk about it. Maybe it's just because.
Probably because there's not a lot of girls.
Oh, shit, up ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing, but just.
Generally doesn't happen.
Oh, God. That,
Yeah.
the idea of a back fist down, just,
Got it.
Well, that was hammer.
yeah, back fist like hammer. Oh, God, that just, I need an ice pack for my mental injury.
Oh, yeah, fine.
Ooh,
Get that elbow
that
in.
would be brutal.
Yeah,
Yeah, fight is done. I don't want to play with you guys anymore.
Just introducing the idea of hammer fisting someone in the booth. If you have mammary glands to hammer fist.
I'm sure that would be painful.
Yeah.
It's like a nut shot.
I mean, I accidentally punched Sue in particular one day and I had to apologize for that because I felt bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard, but
It doesn't take hard.
I don't know, I'd say from there. Probably not.
Yeah.
You can hit it though. Huh?
Okay, so now
Okay, I'm gonna overextend pop on this.
you should demonstrate front wrist
Punch,
punch.
right. Yeah. Then. I've done this before. All right. I think
Start out with like
Oh,
long telegraphs.
See.
long sounds.
So front wrist lock, you're going
You're not, you just love punch.
to, yes.
I know we've done this.
Control, you're making it at the same time, so bash,
Just
that,
get there,
then
and whatever you do, long
Here,
punch already.
and front wrist lock is just pressing this direction, and if you want to make it easier, you can just
Crush.
fingers.
No, don't even move like.
And hand them down.
totally
And like, you get their hand like this.
Keep on going and smashing
Do
it
that.
around. What we were really working on is.
So, your right hand dominant, correct?
Long and
So,
so.
control with left,
Bam,
hit with right, and then
knee,
yep,
this knee,
get that off.
bam,
And you want
face,
turning it
hold me down.
more control and got that. And then you can just
Yeah.
switch up
I
higher.
gotta turn away first, that's why
And
it's
just
the knee.
kink. There you go. The closer it is to you, the more powerful.
Walk up.
There you go. See that? See the difference? Yeah. So, and that is done.
Just let go of your,
That's,
whatever the hell techniques that
so
work.
you're gonna take that and just shove them onto their knees. And if you tear something off the way.
Smack that.
Can you try that one more time? So this is
No, not
first
yet.
off.
I didn't bomb tell you. Okay. You didn't punch me. I'm sorry.
Bring it close.
Bring it close and put it straight
Punch this now.
right between your legs. There you go.
Smack.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
They
it.
will go exactly where you want them. So,
Ultimately,
just so that you can feel it. It's like, if
What we're
I,
trying to like that.
what we're
Bring
aiming
something
at
down. Yeah.
is this here, and then I'm going to aim right at my feet. See that? So now,
But
I'm going to not do
Right.
that, and now you can see,
This little kick.
like, I'm kind of aiming over there. So it's like I can kind of drive you that way if I wanted,
You're
but
welcome.
it's not very powerful. So if I instead think about pointing this
Yeah, and what I was.
right at my toes, then it's gonna go right.
Right here. Right from the knee. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
Break my joints.
need to do,
I'll punch.
do
Yep.
a joint lock.
And
Here, you got these for you.
test. Didn't either.
So you're starting in fighting position, you attack and do a joint lock. No, she attacks you, and then you do a joint lock.
Very pocket. Oh, well, this is. Pop. I'm gonna be stiff. Now, but you-
Anybody that's wrong?
I'm overthinking.
And the reason you're overthinking is when you haven't engaged with the enemy, literally every joint lock in existence is possible.
Yeah.
So attack first, then see what joint locks are available. Because as soon as you attack and you have an arm and stuff like that, now the list is much shorter. Yeah. Okay, so now what joint locks do you have?
Patty cake.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm good at one.
Yeah,
Lobster.
only because you got that is
Okay,
Once you
okay,
got this
I
here.
was halfway to it. Yep, you're already there.
you're going to start twisting yourself.
Alright.
And so,
To lock down somehow, you just
For that,
fold over, punch, and yeah. We'll go over this.
bring it around.
Lock
I
in.
really.
All these gonna be locked in. So,
I promise I'm not, I'm just feeling out.
yeah, there you go.
So there's that, you can bring it around if you want to put their feet
Then you
forward,
can lock.
or there's do this and then you can move.
Yeah.
So either way,
Swings like.
you always want to practice, like if you do that one, you want to practice it with something else. So that you don't get in the position of just holding it, because that's a bad one to hold.
Fair.
Because because the way out of this is I can, Paris, can you put me in the bar hammer lock? And just hold it there, what we were just working on earlier.
Smack.
Get that around.
Grab.
But we weren't working on that necessarily, I'm saying this is a bad block to just hold,
Oh, yeah.
because,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, so
Fair.
if they just do that and don't do anything,
I just hold it
Then-
down here, don't
then
get it
it's
very
like-
well.
need
Well,
I just hold it down here.
that's what I'm gonna go for. So you wanna, or it also, if they have any wrestling experience at all, they're going to go straight for picking up your legs. So, and as soon as you get this, that joint lock is worthless, and now you guys are gonna tumble and it's bad. So that's why that's a joint lock for getting them into a position, hitting them with something, and then abandoning
Exactly what I was talking about.
I looked over and I was like, oh,
it. Yes.
What are you doing now? Demonstrating.
Man, there you go.
what I was Talking about. Oh, I can just do whatever I want to go for. This is exactly how we're going to Yeah.
Yeah.
Figure formula. So they gotta go down.
Oh, I was-
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What I was meaning was that
Yeah,
if
did
he,
that too, some just, but
what I was meaning to do that was that if he's down here and he doesn't and like I say, I have that wrestling experience.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Go for that leg.
go for something like that, and now I win. that's a bad
That's
position.
exactly what I was
Yes.
saying. I'm just showing out exactly how they're gonna go for it.
Yep.
So
So yeah,
that, they go for the ankle or the collar tie.
that's why that knee strike or the whatever is really important on that technique.
So I mean, that front take, that's probably why I thought about it. You did it. You just take me as you do. Like, caught that leg, just went right up.
Oh, you swept the back, yeah. That's a pretty one. It's always fun when you see a moment and just improvise something.
Right, and it works.
Yeah, you're like, okay. It's like we've never expressly practiced catching someone's front foot and sweeping their back foot, but you know the principle.
That's the work.
Okay,
Alright.
So,
a little harder.
you.
Alright, we did there. Lock pin.
You got
And then do it
rear rib up.
all the way over here. Block. So jump over that in.
It's right,
Yes. That's it.
and it's not facing either direction. It's straight down.
Lock pin.
So all that's different is which way is the wrist pointing. So same thing. Bam.
Punch, yeah. So,
Well, make it
and then you really overextend block that.
like this, then I'm just gonna get it like that.
It's knocked out.
Down we go.
Yeah. So
I like
now
this
put
better.
this in here
It's easier.
to here.
And
You got there.
then here. And remember the same thing. The closer it is to you, the more power. Wait. That was a little my interpretation. But
Eventually, sometimes it just happens.
try to
You
get
that first
this nice clean
swipe,
pose.
you felt into it.
And then it's like
Yeah,
if for some reason
a
it
little
gets
jump
up
is
your
a little
low,
bit weird.
then you have
But
to
eventually it'll all be
you can
muscle
see here I'm
memory.
kind of be like
Hopefully,
moving my body.
for the time being, I have
Doing
ADHD
that
and
means
I'm
I have
dyslexic.
to bend over.
So, all right, well, don't ever read these because they'll really fuck you up.
Yeah, so
That'll be good.
you get this, then what I use is ring finger here and thumbs here. This creates a nice little lever.
It's not ridiculous.
And down.
You can grab
So
this.
it's like an elevator. Down your stomach.
That's when you've done that fight. All right, this is your move then.
Bam, turn the hand, push it down your stomach close. See how far away that is?
One more. We got this. Different.
So you actually keep right here very close. Now, press this against your body and now this straight.
Is there a lock pin on this?
Try not to let it bend. Like you want that.
Yeah, I guess so. All
There
right.
you go.
And punch.
So yeah, if they try this and they pull away like this, then all you gotta do is like if they've got this straight here, then all you gotta do is pull it up a little bit and then down.
Punch, grab that.
So because right here you can see it's like unless I just have really strong hands, it's gonna press it until they submit. It creates a better angle if I just lift it, and now this is vertical. Now we're going to so get that forearm upright.
You just gotta hold it there or whatever. Like, engage the glove.
Yep.
Yeah.
Turn, keep that upright, hold this close to you, and down.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. You got another shot.
Right there.
So let's move out of the middle of it.
Yeah.
No, that's just what happens when I flex that muscle, but it does grab a lot.
All right. So attack and then find your jump pocket.
So, lock pin.
That was my favorite.
Good. All right. So I accept that.
You're bringing that kind of.
And then I was like,
down and just. And I got that hand, so it's-
Okay.
grab that.
And
Alright, so lock and punch.
Yeah.
demonstrate 3 grappling techniques of combat application. So grappling just means that you are grabbing them and moving them around.
Lock and punch. Yep,
So that's any of your
it would be more like
the
that.
lock styles and hits, any joint locks, any throws,
With
anything.
this thing on. Turn it, no, I got it.
if it moves me, it counts.
You're holding on. Got that on. As I smash it.
Even us.
Yes.
Like that's the joint. But if manipulation.
Make her move in a way that she doesn't want to move. Yeah.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
That's more the idea.
Now let's work on pushing it a little bit.
Bring it down,
One thing,
elbow, at
one
the same
thing
time, yeah.
is never do a grapple without hitting him in the face. Because, like, for example, try to do that technique. If you don't hit him in the face,
Gonna happen a little bit. That's it.
that's what's gonna happen. So you have to, it's like, do the grab and then punch him in the head like 3 times. And now you got a better shot. Let me show you something.
Can we
Yes.
like that?
So if you got this here,
That's how we do the shoulder with him.
yeah.
It's like that, I forgot about that.
You're good.
This it's a little bit awkward on this side, but and here the we just be a kind of a takedown.
She just grabbed it from the back.
I know I was just trying to get the better position. There you go. So what you can do with that is actually here, clear the arm. If they move, you just gotta.
Yeah, that's it. Go. Push on.
So the key with grappling is don't ever just get married to a technique, because if they put their arm some other way, then you don't want to go, no, get back the way that I wanted you to in order to do my one thing. Because now you're just in a wrestling match over trying to do one thing. Whereas if they twist their elbow, then you go, then you can just say, okay, and hit them into another technique.
The Chuck force.
Right. The main thing is that
You need a.
from this position,
Yeah, when I went
if
in,
you
they,
hit this,
they had already started training
And just
jiu-jitsu
roll
for military, at least in the army, long before.
I don't think it's gonna do something on somebody
And,
who doesn't want you.
The first lead
It's like-
in the class,
like-
they gave
Unless they're super,
statistic,
super
and as far as I
Yeah.
know, they still use.
And
the
even then, all it's gonna do is bring them out.
It was,
Like, you're not gonna break their
together
elbow,
by the
do that.
LAPD.
So it's just bringing them forward, so that both hands are occupied, so that they can punch you right in the face. So,
Oh, no.
the
Someone
only
just
time
do that
you
at me
do that is
too.
if you
I was a
slam
judo or jujitsu guy.
and strike
Yeah.
And
it,
within the first.
to damage that elbow, and then
And
move
then-
on to something else.
And I had one
So,
shot.
No,
Try-
that's,
Yeah.
Maybe there was a time,
okay,
like in the 50s, 60s, where guys would just 70s stand up and fight
Grabbing
each other and then end up on the ground because they were just, you weren't going to get stabbed or shot necessarily.
fair enough.
It was just they were going to fight. But somebody was going to walk away.
Here in the last few months, right, I watched the video of them over the last few years.
That's the same problem.
Folks, went through, they watched over.
I think it's because the definition of grappling is a lot broader than you're thinking.
It is so broad, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Is there so many different things that
But
could
once
be?
they wound up on the ground,
I think when I'm gonna do like.
outsiders were less likely to get involved.
Manipulation for one.
Yeah, it's because
Takedown for one, and then I use
Once they were on the
the
ground?
average person, yeah.
like
What's
one of
the grappling? The average bystander is far, even if it's a friend, is far less likely to get involved because the average untrained bystander perceives a grappler to be a superior fighter than a striker. Because it's more technically complicated.
So, I'm just gonna demonstrate for you, there's a whole bunch of, it's like of those. But it's just it's like, it's grappling techniques. And, yeah, combat application. So in this case, like, the requirement is do 3 grappling techniques.
Alright.
So, easy example. So, grappling, and punch it. Grabbing and kick them. So grab them, punch them, do a joint lock. Grab them, punch, joint lock over here. We've got pinning techniques, all these, pinning, grabbing. You've got anything which moves them around. Come here, boom, and choke them. You've got anything which trips up their legs. You've got, coming in here, you've got these. Down here, you've got sweeping. So anything where you are using your body not in just a hit to move them in a way, like from a technical perspective, is would kind of fit as part of that. Because I am controlling, moving that body to create some more space for myself and adding momentum this direction. So yeah, anything that does that. On top of just grabbing your finger and pulling it backwards. Yeah. You face it off against like a, yeah. So somebody does that number on you, just grab one, yank. Anywhere you yank it is not gonna be fun. Yeah. Fight against somebody who does one of those really open-handed kung fu's. No. I was talking about like Bagua Zhang, things like this. Yeah, where it's big open hands. Like this. Like just grab one of those fingers. Yeah. So try some of those on me. Grabbing, pulling, pushing. twisting.
Bite grappling.
Try that one.
Bite.
Try.
Bite grappling. With your mouth.
I mean, Mike Tyson is a grappler, he sure should.
Mike Tyson do a little bit of grappling, that was
This
it.
way. This way.
What's his grappling repertoire?
They frown on fighting.
They do.
Yeah. Make sure you pull. There you go.
Only when there's a grapple.
Oh, I mean, even when there's 5.
I've got one that is
Good.
even more beneficial than the ladies in the house. There's a lot of
It's got like
show
unlock.
with that one.
Like,
Yeah, it's a show. I won't lie to you.
You want me to get choked for you?
Strike elbow.
Whose code is this, Michael? This is yours?
That's Joseph.
Joe's.
Step forward directly.
So hoodie
Push
choke.
down.
That's the
Push
process.
down on the joint. And then pull with this.
Okay.
Yeah. It's stronger and you that straight.
No, this isn't something you're going to fight somebody. This is kind of like,
Pull and push.
there's a dude in your face, you don't want him there.
There you go.
And this is more something you can use your 10-minute China powers to persuasion, get it on somebody. But it starts with the tons out, goes all the way in behind you, should be able to put your shoulder to that thumb. The other hand comes across, you grab it here, grab it here, and that's fine. Because at the end of the day, all you're going to try to do is bring your elbows down and together. How's that feel? You're going to get there, yeah.
I wouldn't try that on you if I were you.
Yeah, I feel like I would get my ass kicked before I could get anything accomplished.
My first thought was,
Right.
like I said, it's
Eat my
not,
fingers.
that's not something you're going to use if you're out fighting
Yeah.
somebody. It's more of a sexual assault type situation.
Right. Gotta be quick on that.
Yeah,
Even the choke time takes a few seconds.
it does.
Right.
But you can do that shit with belts.
Mhm.
Anything that you can get around the back of the neck, it doesn't have to be.
A tie.
Tie would work just fine.
I mean, you can just take a
Extension
tie.
cord, anything. You just gotta get your
The
hand
necktie.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you
back
did.
behind, this one over here, that'll get both forearm bones against the carotid arteries. Remember, like the elbows you pull out.
Yeah.
The most common mistake made, lay their elbows out, thinking it's gonna tighten. Just-
Right.
What are we doing here?
Her is, and you need to try leg sweeps. Are you up to that? Getting this back.
You ever did striking? Have you done all the entry striking? I'll bet you have.
It's easier if you go on
Done
the
all the
outside.
entry striking?
And you shape the pattern.
Pretty good with that? Should be.
So if you just try like
I
a
can't
minute
tell you
hit
what
the
the
band
numbers of them are.
here,
Oh, not numbers on these. Now it doesn't matter. You don't need to know that.
then
So all
stop
the-
like that. Oops. You good? Yep. Okay.
Man, I don't think I would pop like that in a
Oh,
while.
good.
A hard time popping.
So you enter and punch, and then step all the way behind her with the left foot, and then you stomp the floor with your right foot.
Lead hook.
Then step with the left, step bigger with the left,
Lead hook kick.
more forward, more behind with the left. Like, I mean, big, yeah. And bang. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Solid.
Good. Cool. One more time. Good.
Now we're good.
All right. Now,
No
get
lever
your
is quite as
left,
good on the left as it is on the right.
and you be right hand. Yeah. Yes. So, by this one, this is a front sweep.
Turn that heel.
And what you're going to do
Second.
is
Turn that.
front heel this way, and then you just want to
Yeah, that.
step across this way. And you see how that straightens that leg, and then you just pull and push.
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
Alright.
Hip ball.
Close the outside.
Yes. Okay. Switch it up, yeah.
Get closer. Like when you do that, like you don't want to do that from way out here. So when you do that, step in right here, real close. Then you can just step in front and get that accomplished. Then step in front. Yeah. Okay. All you got to work on is
Shuffle foot.
your left foot was a little too close. Okay. You ended up weight here, which means that your hands
So
are
on the
very
first
narrow
one,
like
put
this.
your foot exactly
So,
where you want to. So
Not that close to it.
all you
Get
do is just
come in and strike, and then you actually want a big stance like this for them to close the line.
yeah.
Boom. Wait, see that right there. Instead, keep this foot out there. There you go. Oh, front and firm back foot. Real big Power Ranger pose.
Spider-Man land.
Yep, there you go.
Then in front, and big legs. There you go. Okay. Good. Okay.
Yeah. You got the foot adjusted there. There you go. Inverted hook. That's the.
Okay, quick showing of the leg press.
Yeah, that's it.
Right. Those are those knee checks.
Side kick.
Okay. Well, I think they're you've seen it before.
It's a
It's like
stationary.
here, and 2, 3, okay, and then 3, 4 this way and strike. Okay. Go.
Let's try to see if you can just push through.
So first, yeah.
I don't know if
So
that's
yeah, try that. So all you're gonna do is you're gonna come in, and
Alright.
how I do it is basically you come in a little C shape like this. So that way you don't flash shins.
I didn't watch
And then
before, but
your shins are basically coming like this. So this keeps them from being able to kick or move forward. So try that. You're not attacking the
no
knee or
shuffle
anything.
first, then there'll be a
It's just
shuffle.
coming in and touching.
Later.
And try it without a back step. You want this one you want to do as a lunge. Yep, and be touching that leg. There
Go
we go.
easy, you just do the left
So
foot.
now you're gonna do that again, and then the next move is to bend forward to cause their leg straight. Yeah. Now bend. Yep, just like that. You would do that fast, like a snap, if you were in a fight. Okay. Next one is get in like the first move. Okay. Get a foot a little closer. Okay. Now I want you to bend your knee all the way over here, like way over there, and now turn everything to laser and push that. There you go. Yes. Okay. And the last one is come in, step. Yep. Get a foot closer. Yep. Bend the knees. Yep. Now turn everything towards me. Your hips. Keep your left foot there. but turn your hips and your foot, hook your foot around behind. There you go. And now lift with your quads and kick at me. Yeah.
Almost.
That's the goal.
Yes. Yeah. So you're trying to, as you swing your leg out, so you go like this and end up in a big stance. And then you
Magic stays with you.
whatever.
Yeah,
Because
anyway.
no one can move out of the way anymore when you watch this.
All right, just
Or
go.
falling down.
And there's an heavy thing in the car.
Okay.
Just turn it. Get there. Don't put all the effort. All right. Power.
Take a quick water break.
Yeah.
We can use the restroom.
Good. Spinning back, so go easy. What? Spinning back.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Go slow.
I always have problems with it.
Step, get your head turned to the feet, the other way. Yep.
Oh, sorry. So much.
That was actually nice.
I slept
Just-
on
just
like
do
a
it
week
slow
ago.
and easy.
This is the only way I can do it right yet.
That's all right. That's all right. You'll get there. I wouldn't worry about speed yet. Yep. So means you. All right, try the other side. Same thing, just step on. Yep. Now you get closer. You can be fairly close on this, closer than you think. You're stepping off. Yep. That's it. Yeah, you go. Just go slow and take it, speed it up. You're gonna feel good. You're not burning. What? Burning foot?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yep. Try a little further away. There. Yep, good, good, good. Okay.
Your back okay?
Honestly, my back feels better than it has in like 2 weeks.
Good.
I slept wrong and it popped like it has not in months.
Same idea, just a little bit, after that first, yeah, after that first step, you're just bringing that other one right into place. Yeah. Side stop, remember that one? Fairly straight up and simple. No jumping. Just a quick one.
So,
Straight down shin and knee, top of the foot, ankle. All right, that hurts my foot. Yeah, don't do that. Tap. Hit it. All right. Beat up your feet. And sores don't like this street field. Where you said oblique or the oblique? It's good when it waters stuff. Yeah. So I was trying to get you.
okay.
Get out there.
Yeah.
Or you hit his knee or down with it. Yep, other way.
When you got them coming fast,
Number one,
side of the knee.
if somebody wants to go at you,
All right, you get all the kicks.
two, remember that
Power shuffle.
if somebody wants to get some
Side
fun,
spin,
they're
burn.
probably gonna succeed.
Oblique.
Yeah.
Just
Depends on what
bam,
you do.
that's too fast for anybody to react.
Yeah.
So, for anyone to even see that's a gun.
I would trade you with them, but you get up high enough for
Doing
me.
this,
Yeah.
it means that you have the opportunity
Those wherever it is.
to get your hands into a nice position while acting like you're surrendering.
Just like side stomp a little bit.
Now,
What do you want?
Big stomp.
you're gonna come in your band. Okay. There we go. Good. Now. Just some basic ideas. So you point that at me.
Yeah, just kind of advance and forward.
You want, here's a little secret that you can do. There's a big difference between this, which causes tightness in the chest and gets the hands further away from the target, and this, still looks surrendering, but how much closer are they?
That makes sense.
So remember that we want control and target out of the way. So in this particular instance, you want to make sure that your deflection and your control isn't a big, massive thing like this. So if I am here and I've got that, okay, now I've got control. I'm gonna hit, probably change hands, hit, destroy, 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 destroy. Then worry about taking the gun away. So try to make your initial things really fast.
6 knee strikes?
and very
I would
They
go in the quarter just so it's easy.
What do you want?
then go ahead.
Yeah, outside, inside.
Oh, I am so sorry.
You're fine.
I am so
Inside,
sorry.
outside.
You're right.
I'm really afraid that would be my actual reaction if I had to hit
I'm
somebody.
so sorry. Yeah. You can apologize while you're pistol whipping it.
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
But how do you go about your?
So what I would do is it's out here in
Just
space.
That's
Instead, bring it up against you so that it's a nice anchor. Because out in empty space, it gives them a chance to swing it and wrestle it.
You didn't
Okay.
inside that time. Yeah, yeah. It's in the outside, mid,
Yeah.
inside.
There you go. Nice
I did
transfer.
mine. We did both
Yeah.
outside, inside, groin, inside,
Yeah.
outside. Yep. As long as you got it,
Not that.
perfect.
Because a lot of the disarms will snap the finger backwards like this. So when you practice them, just make sure that you never put that in the trigger guard.
There's that too.
Yes. So now,
I remember there's this one.
so from the side.
Yep, get behind me.
But careful, glasses.
Cool.
Good, good, good. But
I have the same problem
pay attention
sometimes.
to
Yeah, there's
is
that
you're
round,
you're
like you
basically
do,
in a
step
follow
behind
through
them.
ball swing stance.
You get that wrap around the
If
ground.
you were like this. As you were
That's not
Well,
good.
if I got you down there, I'm
So
not
it
pounding
means
anybody. I'm just
while
gonna
you're
grab your
punching,
neck.
they can shove you away and you might
Not
miss.
sitting
So
on the
you
line.
want to step outward, so you've got that. I mean, so you can divide of this, it's like first thing, out the way, control,
Uh,
bam, like something big like this. See how my step in here disrupts footwork?
Yeah.
four,
So now
four on that
it's
one.
balance,
Did first three.
bam,
One more
bam,
leg.
destroy, destroy,
Like,
control, mind, lift.
yeah, with-
So,
That's right.
big. It's like not giant,
Yeah.
but large,
Oh,
hard,
okay.
aggressive steps.
All right, so we got the crash, push, and roundabout. Okay, that's. what-
Bigger. See how the
Crash, third.
it's like what's happening is you're running into the personal level here and you're stopping.
I don't think it's changed.
So you need to come in here and invade that bubble.
Screw this, and it just- I know.
Bam, there we go. And then
Lift it up a little bit, play.
Oh, yeah.
punch
I
it
guess.
3 times and let go.
Try to turn and just.
Bam. Destroy, 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 destroy more things. There we go. Bam. Yes.
Yeah, now you turn
Okay.
it. You're doing three.
Try
Oh,
from
squeeze out.
oh the other side.
So from here,
So yeah,
That's the side sweep.
that's have you practiced that one?
Yes, a couple times, not enough to be like good at it.
Okay.
Michael, I know you were trying to.
Oh, God, that was too far.
Yes.
A little bit different.
Oh,
If you were going kind of over the side, turn it like this.
originally that's not.
And then we added a sideways.
I feel like.
It's either one
Same
works.
idea.
Yeah, just the only way that wouldn't work is forward and diagonal. Really.
If we're going from here, I don't know what should
Yeah.
That's a whole nother route.
that'll still get them off balance.
This is good.
The good thing
Way
with
of
this,
doing?
the good thing with this one is that you don't end up on one foot for very long. You can get this in a swing, and it actually sets you up
Yeah.
for a side kick right to the knee.
Coming back.
Let me show you. So come in here, we get this. Now, bam, kick that leg, or this one, any of those things. So yeah, it's a very easy, just a quick hip twist of, and then I can basically get them in any position I want from there.
You don't have the best hip twist.
No, I don't.
Well, it's turn. The main thing is
He
turn
just
the
doesn't
hips.
turn like it
It's,
should turn.
I mean, just turn the whole upper body if
Turn the whole-
necessary. You just
There
want to
you
lift.
go.
You want to lift with
That's it.
quads,
That's it.
and
Yes.
then hit whatever.
That's it.
It's also
That's
very nice for a hammer fist right to the side of the head. So because you've got here, you just swing, bam, right there into that. They open up. Most people are going to go and put their hands towards the ground so their guard will be open. Yeah. Okay. So. What's that?
No, you're skipping the wrong part. It doesn't matter. Because they are fogged up here. I'm concentrating on what you're doing.
Only thing I recommend is probably not throws with the gun.
Fair.
Alright.
Because throws are a little bit chaotic. You
Yeah.
might lose track of
Yeah,
it.
1, 2,
Only
3.
because it was up against the wall that I even,
Where's the sweep the leg game?
If they are up against the wall, then that's more advantageous to keep them against the wall than to throw them off the wall.
fair.
Because with the wall, like, I've got this. If they're against that wall, then we only have one range of control here. One range of movement. And so we've got full control in the forward back area.
Shoot.
So I've got bam, 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 bam. And they're not gonna be able to think of that. That's why we beat their faces.
Don't take that! Shoot him!
And then give me that thing.
You wanted to stretch, Michael?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, so yeah, if you can use that as a wall to eliminate one element of chaos, then that's a really easy, good thing to do.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Alright, let's do some swinging kicks.
So you guys going after class, can you bring for those?
Sure. Yeah, I was hopeful it was that and not like new training.
You know, just in case you wanna mess with me up with the cucumber,
Yes.
It's got many items you can.
find what you have around you.
We learned that one of the best improvised weapons is sponge cords.
It's what?
Sponge cords.
I can see that working.
It was terrifying. Because Trey, we were playing with him in improvised weapons, and he had this home target, and yeah, these are the older ones where the hooks had the plastic had come off of them, and so the metal was underneath. Yeah, and he just took them, held them by the cords, and then swung them, and the hook slashed through it, and it was like a cat and nine tails.
My ex's sister had ran over one time, and like the hook went into her tire,
Yeah,
and then the other end like on her car,
yeah.
and they
tore
ended
it all
up like almost totaling her car because of the damage that as it whipped around,
Yeah.
it did to the side of her car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not cat and nine tails, scourge.
it
That's
broke.
what it is.
It broke her side window and her back window, the
Yikes.
door, the back panel, like
Yeah.
just a bungee cord.
Yep. Okay. When you get to 10, switch. stretching or, oh wait, yeah. Do all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. And now partial stretching. Bobs. Put together.
Broken. Not good.
Both ways.
See what it does. I'll start here.
I appreciate you. You're showing up a scholar. I don't know what she said about you.
Yeah. Get that closer. Yeah.
Let's get that tattoo done the other day. Lay down on the nearest couch. Locked my leg in his lap. And with my leg is just. God damn, dude, your legs are beefy as fuck. What are you doing?
I imagine that made it hurt more.
I mean, probably more than it would have.
I'm told that it's like bodybuilders sometimes have the worst time getting tattooed because they don't have hardly any flesh between.
Okay.
They don't have the body fat. It's just
It's too much.
it's just skin and muscle. So that means it's just instant pain. Right
It's,
there.
it's worse when it goes like overfull.
Yeah.
My hand is on
It's
still
really not my
asleep
first
when I'm
tattoo,
asleep.
When they did my thigh,
Oh,
I was
what?
a lot the same. I would got like to my knee.
Right on the
That's enough. Done. Make
And they
it
got down to my
make
knee.
yourself full and I'm good.
Yeah.
It's like my bicep was got up to my armpit.
Yeah.
It got too close to.
Yeah.
Partner hurt the worst on him, like the lower left. But there was a lot going on with that barbed wire, all that shit.
Yeah.
That's fun. I didn't think about how much fucking detail went into a piece of barbed wire.
Yeah.
The only one that genuinely hurt was one of us.
Yeah. I saw this recently. I saw a map. There's a map of the body and labeling the zones of pain for which what hurts the worst, what hurts the least. I think actually probably your leg is the one that hurts the least.
I would take the side of my head.
Yeah.
Not painful. The sound, however,
Oh, I'm sure.
it is so much louder than
I'm sure.
like because you hear the vibration, but you also like hear it through your little bones.
Yes.
And then your mom finds out and you hear all about it.
Yeah.
So all the hearing.
Your head tattoo?
Yeah.
She didn't think that was a good idea.
No,
So kill him.
but literally, like, no one knows.
It's true. Never seen that one.
How do you do that? My family had an issue with it,
Very niche to you, very. Yes.
mainly my grandma, until I got this one. And it's her signature. And once I got that one, she never complained about a single tattoo again. And it's my favorite. I took in my birthday card. And it's inside my left arm, right next to my heart. She's my favorite person.
Your grandparents wanted to be cool, worship, they realized. dad was 92. I drove down to South Carolina, up in the nursing home stayed in. We drove down to Orlando to hang out with my brother a couple of days. And we drove clear out to fucking Denver. He'd never had weed before in his life, and I knew he went to smoke it. So I told him that if it was candy, he was like, we should get some of that. So I went back to the dispensary and got some fucking edibles. And I've got pictures on my phone here tonight. He was like, edible hard candies together. He fell asleep like 30, 45 minutes after he wakes up the next morning, he's like looking like made out with a light socket with his head all sticking everywhere. His eyes are just, buddy, I don't think that did a damn thing to me.
So you guys had the best sleep of your life.
Yeah, you did.
That is adorable.
He was great.
All right, let's get bowed up. All right. Good. And one thing I kind of wanted to talk about was, people had asked me to think about this, and I kind of agree. I think this is kind of where it's going with it. It's like after Ziegler retires, I have no intention of stopping. But it's gonna, with how people's finances are, it means we're gonna have to go super old school for a while. It's probably gonna be in a park, something like that.
Does seafood, what's he gonna do this?
I don't know, but I can see how it's like it would not be feasible for us to remain, because you think about it, it's in his house, backyard. So it's like when him and his wife go, it's like if you still had a going martial arts school in the backyard, then it's like on top of losing them, somebody has to come by and say get out. It's like that would be really messed up. Put David in a horrible position, because then he's like, I own this house and I don't want to live here because I already have my own.
How about as long as he's here, leaves us out here, and we just pay the same amount of money to cover all this expense stuff?
I don't know. It could be, I don't know. But
Even if it's out in the park though, like.
yeah, he said like that's how he did it for a long time, and then it's like it gets cold, bundle up. Like
It's rough.
But somebody bring one of those. Invest in one of those. We can get a school, one of those school kerosene heater towers, and it's like we'll have the pads.
We have
we'll do all
4
this
years
stuff.
to figure it out.
Yeah, so it's like my thought is it's like I refuse to let all of us just fade away. It's like we're gonna keep getting together and doing stuff, and
Can't rely upon to make it all happen, but I'll definitely set it up.
oh, of course. I'm just talking about it's like we'd probably not even change the time. It's just like
Generally.
yeah. It's just doing the same things, still do the issue on Saturdays, and just keep doing stuff.
You're gonna get a written piece of issue?
You mean a manual?
Emmanuel.
He's got it right there on the computer.
Alright.
It's honestly not that different than JKD. The only thing about it is it's like what initially basically can happen is how I would describe it is Leishu in its entirety is Jeet Kune Do without the rules, which is kind of funny because like Jeet Kune Do we are still kind of like this is kind of what Bruce thought of and stuff, and Bruce was like no classical weapons, keep your head in and things like that, and right, and so for Leishu is it's unbound by tradition, basically. Like there is no tradition. We're making it as we go. So we can, if we decide to explore something that has nothing to do with anything that Bruce talked about, go ahead, because we're not doing. It's not JKD.
Yeah, there's already JKD school too that incorporated in for JKD.
Yeah.
Like the Buddha Brothers is my favorite of those schools. I can't remember the dude's name who runs the seafood hoods and I showed his videos. I wouldn't mind. My goal in the next year or two is to have an RV, like a halfway do something.
Yeah.
I'll go down there and train for fucking summer and come back.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. So live down there for a little summer.
Yeah.
Did Shields go to camp with?
Professor Gill.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did.
Yes.
Have we seen Shields since this?
Yes. Once.
Once.
And
He said it was fun.
All right.
We got along great.
Of
He's,
course,
he's
he's
military.
military,
Yeah.
I understand. that
Yes.
role. That's funny. I figured he would on that.
Yes.
Shut it off. Still going?
We're still going.
Alright, that was it.